Hey best friend, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dion. You can call me the goddess of love because I love you. I love me. I love everybody, right? After all, there is no greater goal than to love, and even God is love. How are you doing today, my darlings? I hope that life is going well for you. I hope that everything is okay. And everybody's getting back on track after retrogrades and all of that. I know I'm getting myself back in the groove of things, but welcome to my channel. This is a love channel and it's a love reading, but it's not your typical love channel or your typical love reading because this is all about you. Yes, you. Because before you can give your cup of love to anybody else, we are learning to fill ourselves up to overflowing. And then we are able to bless and love others from our overflow, no longer just taking and depleting from ourselves to pour into everybody else first. As soon as I get a little in my cup, now I'm pouring it out to the next person. So, yeah. This is Life Path number 2 energy reading. I'm not a tarot reader. I'm a messenger. Just giving the disclaimers first. I'm a messenger. I relay the messages that I receive. I don't know. I'm here and I'm not. I'm like in between worlds at the moment, as we all are, as we timeline jump. So let's get started. Holy Spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels of the highest vibration, I thank you for this opportunity to speak with my life path number 2 best friends. Please show me what it is you are having to say for their highest good and the highest good of us all, thus allowing me to be a vessel and do what it is that I signed up for when I came to this planet. I thank you so much for this opportunity. Give them the discernment to come in one way and leave another with the knowledge and understanding that they can absolutely accomplish everything they set their minds to. It would not have been placed there without a purpose. I ask that you write the vision and make it plain upon these tablets, that I am able to read it and they are able to run with it. Okay? Thank you so much for this opportunity. Ashe, Amen, Nguru. Archangel Michael, I ask that you come down and send your highest helpers of the absolute highest vibration to protect our energy from anything negative that will try to block growth and healing and love and light. Thank you. All right, let's see which archangel is here with you today. See who's here, who's around you, who's helping, who's guiding. You have Zedekiel at the bottom of the deck, karmic release. Now, whenever I come from the bottom of the deck, my intention for the bottom of the deck is that is how the Holy Spirit, your spirit guides, your team is helping you, and you may be unaware of that is the way in which you are being helped. So at the bottom of the deck, we have karmic release with Zedekiel. Zedekiel is helping you with releasing karmic lessons. It says time to release what is holding you back and step into a more radiant self. Alright, you have sacred activist. Ariel is the angel who is around you today. Ariel says, protect what is right and just and let love lead the way. Ariel. Ariel's name means lioness of God, and she is a true warrior spirit who has a strong connection to the animal realm. She is here to help us act peacefully but fairly, both towards other people and the animal kingdom. She helps us look after those we love and find the strength to keep going when times are challenging. Your message. When Ariel comes to you, she brings you the courage of a lion. You have a voice and you aren't afraid to use it. If you feel that you have a reason to stand up to someone or something that is challenging you, or you want to advance an issue you care about, your angels are here to say that you have the courage and conviction to do so. Take the time to figure out the most peaceful and loving state you can remain in and ensure your position is a just one, based on facts and evidence, so that you don't experience unnecessary kickback from those who are unwilling to listen or understand. You may find your own peace being challenged at this time, and you may feel unsure of how to react. But your angels want you to know that you are a love warrior and your heart is pure. Instead of reacting defensively, respond from a place of loving feedback, because it's from this state that you can make the most impact. You have been called by God to make loving changes on the earth, and now is the time to answer that call. That Ariel and her message today does go with the karmic release that was at the bottom of the deck. If you think about it, when you're dealing with karmics and you're dealing with situations that are challenging you, sometimes you do have to stand up for yourself. It's not like you can just ignore it, right? And bottom of the deck now, after we pulled, is personal responsibility with Jeremiah. Understanding that your vibration is your responsibility. Your reactions are your responsibility. No matter what is going on around you, no matter what is happening, understanding now that it's for karmic release, because we're going to another level, is your personal responsibility to control yourself and your actions, okay? Thank you. Let's see. I'm going to pull from Egyptian Pyramid Oracle now and see what energy from over there is here today. We have Wisdom of Osiris at the bottom of the deck. Using your wisdom and standing up for things that you know to be right. Thank you. You have Inspiration, Obelisk, and Beset is at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Overcoming selfish ambition, Obelisk. If success has been gained by questionable means, all is about to crumble. Selfish gain is about to self-destruct, causing catastrophe and turmoil, bankruptcy, conflict, change, or calamity. Disregard of old beliefs, serving past relationships, downfall, losses, and disenchantment. Possible enlightenment when wrongdoings are heeded. More sincerity is recommended. Stand up for what you know to be right, and know that those things, if they were gained by questionable means, it's not standing against you. It's crumbling around you, because you have better coming in and happening for you. We have, again, Beset at the bottom of the deck. Strength will be gained from love. Harmony and peace are offered, as well as a healthy balance of good and bad. Accept and accept trust and comfort from love. Love conquers all. Love and you will be loved. Come from a place of love. Don't just react to these situations that are popping up right now. Understand that they're happening for your highest good. If it happened, it's for a reason. And now we have to understand the lesson and gain, what we can gain from these situations. And again, if you saw my video on timeline jumping, like, we're helping out different versions of ourselves who are going through situations that we've been through, maybe, or things. Sometimes you look at something, you're like, this craziness, this is not my timeline, and they very well may not be. It may be someone else's, another version of yourself's timeline, and you're here to help them learn how to stand up for themselves. You're here in this life, in this timeline, in this situation right now, to stand up for yourself, stand up for what you believe in, and take responsibility for your choices. All right? Let's get the overall message for the reading. Thank you for that, Holy Spirit. Doubt is at the bottom of the deck. I release the need to know all the answers. I just need to know where my end result is going to be. I need to know what it is I am co-creating. I don't need to know the reason why everything is happening, because sometimes things happen below the surface. Again, things are happening, even if they appear to be negative in a sense, like you understanding within yourself the level that you're attaining for and the level that you're going to reach. Understanding that, you know what I'm saying, I don't have to know the ins and outs of everything. I just need to know that I got this and the Holy Spirit is helping me. Self-esteem and empathy are the overall message, right? Believing in yourself, believing in your gifts, and seeing things from another perspective, seeing more than one side of a situation, understanding that sometimes you lose things so that it can be appreciated. Sometimes people have to lose you in order to appreciate you, okay? Be courageous in everything that you do and patient with yourself, understanding that everybody has their own unique paths and challenges. Everybody goes through their own situations, but you are on the path to success. And the people that will begin to come, once you let these karmic things go, the people that are coming into your life are actually for your highest good, to help you bring things into balance. But you have to accept the things that you cannot change, not worry about them, not stress about them, but instead honor the vessel that your soul is in. This is health. This is the be happy card. Take care of yourself. If you're sitting here stressing over life, you're not being happy. You're worried about the situation and the outcome. Just know that you are good enough and that you have the gifts that your soul needs. So see things from a higher and a different perspective. Thank you. All right, I was called to go to my OG deck today. So I'm going to actually start with this deck and see what message comes out. Lessons. School is at the bottom of the deck. That's what we came to this planet for. We are in Earth School. We're here to learn. Source energy, the Most High, is always creating, always growing, always learning. It never stops. You feel me? And when we come here, God breathes into us the breath of life. We are a spark of that source energy, and we come here and we learn and we live this experience out. And when we pass over from this life, the energy, that breath goes back to source energy. And all of those things that were lived and played out, you know, are part of the all. I usually don't, but I'm being called to keep it once. When it falls on the floor, I generally don't. Thank you. So the right now, the current situation, we have the green card. Well, you have two cards that came out: waning moon, self introspection, self inventory, and the green card, which is the heart chakra, love, compassion, and cultivation. So, um, right now, you are looking at doing like this hard look at yourself, but you are being called to use the eyes of love. Don't beat yourself up, okay? Don't beat yourself up. Just doing this look, this inside look at yourself, but you're being called to definitely look at yourself through these eyes of love, okay? Don't just sit there and harp on the things that did not work out. They did not work out for a reason. It's again for your highest and best good. It's crossed by emotions, the water card. Emotions are all around you. They are all, things may seem a little overwhelming right now, so it's hard to look at yourself through the eyes of love. Like, that's some of the gifts, some of the tools that we're learning, some of the things that we work on, right? It's time to go back to the basics. And just because you've been on this journey for a while, or you've been doing the inner work on yourself, every day is not a good day. And sometimes we just need that motivation to help us keep going, because where you've been is self-love, like expression, movement, like dancing, trying to do things that keep your vibration high, doing things that keep you motivated and continuing to go. But then when these karmic situations pop up and they looking you in the face, and it's like, sometimes it's just not as easy to bust yourself out of a mood or bust yourself out of an energy. And just know you're good, okay? You're so amazing no matter what's happening. In the recent past, you've been doing this rebirth, you've been doing this release, you're letting go of things, you're releasing things. This is a snake card. I love the snake card. It's a card of renewed energy. When the snake sheds its skin, it comes back bigger and stronger than it was. Yes, it may be a little sad to leave that skin that you've had. You've been carrying the skin for a while, and it's time to let it go, and it feels away, but everything is okay. If everything keeps going the way it is, you are headed, the energy is headed into the red card. This is passion, survival. This is the root chakra, understanding that you are safe, understanding that you are loved, understanding that you are provided for, and that your basic needs will be met, and that life is just here helping you even through seemingly difficult situations, okay? Where everything is headed, it says cosmic consciousness. This is a dolphin card, cosmic consciousness and breath. Do your breath work, breathe, connect to yourself. These are more emotions. This is water. This is a dolphin. They're very intelligent. You're very intelligent. You have this connection to the cosmos that a lot of people don't have, and it brings you through these situations so that you can be stronger when you get to that destination. Is because it's not about honestly getting to a destination, but you get to a point where everything seems to calm down a bit, right? And when you're in those situations and anything else that comes up, they want you to be able to use the tools that you have gained to be able to love on yourself through these transitions as you go on to the next level. All right, more about you. You have ancestors around you, protecting you, loving you, comforting you. Some may even be asking for forgiveness, okay? They're here supporting you. You're never alone. You are always guided, always supported, okay? More about the situation. It may seem a little daunting right now with all these pieces missing, but know that there's resolution that is happening. And a lot of times you aren't the one who has to have your hand in the resolution. You are the one that's supposed to allow and imagine and co-create these things with spirit. So your hopes and fears, you have the gardening card. You're hoping that the things you're manifesting, the things that you are planting and are you're going to begin to reap, okay? Because this is also a card of reaping and receiving those things that you're supposed to have. But planting those seeds, you're hoping that when you plant these seeds and when you plant these situations, that they're going to grow in a way that you are hoping. The outcome, you have the spring card, awakening, projects, renewal, being renewed, being awakened to life again, understanding that on the other side of a sticky situation is always a better outcome, a better scenario. Okay? The advice is to understand that divine timing and divine order is at play. Being mindful if you're going up to the next level or if you're just sliding and descending back down to a level that you've already come from. Alright? Right now you are in the void. Okay? And in the void you may feel alone. You're never alone. You're not alone. You may feel this way because this is the place where you're supposed to think about what it is that you want to do. Think about what it is that you are creating with the kitchen card. Understanding that you are good enough, being flexible and adaptable in these situations because it's all about school. You're learning how to set boundaries, okay? Set boundaries with people and situations because you are being spiritually activated at this time. And the more that you are believing in yourself and your situation, the more you will be aware of your gifts, of your talents, of your calling, okay? But some things have to be released in order to bring balance. Know that the angels are here supporting and guiding you as you go through your change. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some more information. I'll clarify as I go. Come to the edge. Take that leap of faith in the Holy Spirit. Your guides will catch you. Alright. So yes, as you introspect on yourself and look into yourself and do so with the eyes of love, because again, these things that are falling away from you were just not for you to begin with. They're not. Yep. Breathe. Even though things are emotional, understanding that the things that are not for you are falling away because it's faded. Understanding that. Once you understand that, you can help control your emotions. They'll bring you back to balance. That's the biggest thing. We're trying to stay balanced right now. Yeah, you thought you wanted these people to do right. You know what I'm saying? But you just sat back and watched, observed the situations, observed this thing that you knew was not over. Because it was like a never-ending story. Going through things, it seemed like that, but you were actually releasing and going through a rebirth. It seemed like it was a never-ending story, but it was actually a different version of yourself going through these situations because, again, you keep evolving. Yes, you're headed to a place where you understand that you are safe. You are home. This is no place like home on top of the root chakra. You are definitely headed to a place. Keep going. Don't stop. I'm proud of you. Where you're headed, where everything is going, being able to be poised in the face of whatever's happening, being centered and calm as you walk into your new life. Breathe. Yeah. More about you. Yeah. Your loved ones, your passed over loved ones want you to be happy, happy. So you get happy when you think about them. You get happy when you talk about them. Like, it's what's up. Yeah. And more about the situation is coming to a resolution. There's a higher power at play, so just breathe. You can just breathe. It's being taken care of. Just hopes and fears. Yep. Hoping that the things that you've been imagining, the things you've been manifesting and planting are coming to fruition. It's a hope. And the outcome is mending and change. Things are coming together for you, and there's a change in the wind. There's change happening on top of awakening with the spring card. I told you. What's the advice? You know that it's the truth. It's the truth that divine time and truth be told, that the answers you seek are coming. Everything you need to know is happening. Divine timing and order is at play, and that's the truth. All right. Whew. Let's get up. Final message. Pure and unconditional love. Speak to the earth and it will instruct you. Let the fish of the sea speak to you. Ground yourself. Connect with nature. Connect with the trees. All elements are here for you. All elements are here helping you. Gentleness is the path to peace. The Lord is my shepherd. I have all that I need. Be the love that you wish to receive. Those who will refresh others will be refreshed themselves. That love that you show other people, show it to yourself. That compassion that you show others, show it to yourself. And as you release these karmic situations in people, release them with love. Listen, I started thinking of it differently when I don't remember where I heard or received the download about the karmics that you come across and being friends with them in the ethers. And they're like, hey, the only person that this hard-headed person right here gonna listen to, this hard-headed life path number 2 person's gonna listen to, is me. And you're like, homie, you think you can help me learn that lesson this lifetime? Like, yeah, I got you. And they come down and they play this role. So then I started being like, man, you did that. Thank you for, coming in that capacity in this life to help me learn that particular lesson. Instead of being like, oh, why they act like that? You did that, best friend. You did that, homie. Yep. Who knows what role you played last time in somebody else's life. You could have been, you know what I'm saying? We all here to learn. It's school. A happy home. My people will live in safety, quietly at home. They will be at rest. It's that peace that passes all understanding. Like, it seemed like life is so chaotic around you. Why are you smiling? Why are you still... Seriously. I got Sounds of Blackness in my head right now. Yesterday, a man stepped to me. He said, well, how can you smile when your world is crumbling down? And I said, here's my secret. When I want to cry, I take a look around and I see that I'm getting by, and I hold on. A change is coming. Hold on. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. Alright? Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be okay. You got this. You're so loved. You're so loved. Don't forget, it ended up right here. And those things, those people who doing things by negative means and doing things in a shady way, unbalanced, as we know number 2 loves balance. They're doing things in an unbalanced way. It's crumbling for them. And it's not like that's what you're rooting for to happen. It's just that that's what's supposed to happen, because that's not how life's supposed to be. Not for you. And everything's getting on track and in balance. The truth is coming out. Divine timing and order is at play. Alright? I love you. That's your message. If you made it this far, I ask that you hit that like button if you have not already. I love you guys. All my information is in the description box. If you want to read in, my information is in the description box. If you want to help grow the channel, my information is in the description box. Like, I'm just here doing what I'm called to do. Because first of all, I'm sick of scammers. They irk me. I called you in. So, I love you. I'm invested in you. Comment. I do interact with you guys. I love you. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your day, okay? Peace.